How y'all doing, baby? It's Tuesday. Tuesday is a nice steamy day down here in Texas. I hope the sun is shining on you no matter where you are. I know where it isn't shining. It's not going to be shining around Florida for a few days. That big storm Idalia is in the news, baby, and she's going to crank up to a Category 3. That's nothing to mess with now. And it's going to hit up there in the Big Bend area of Florida, they say. And so we have a whole lot of blue dots in Florida, and so I hope every one of them is taking care of themselves, making correct preparations. They say run from the water and hide from the wind. Baby, this is going to push a big old tide up in that bay because it's a super moon tonight. And so the tide's already going to be a whole lot higher than it normally is, and it's going to push a whole lot of water up in there. So we want to wish all our blue dots all along that path up into Georgia, up into South Carolina, North Carolina. They're all going to get a bit of this. So y'all take care of yourself and take appropriate cautions. Anyway, what else is in the news? Well, Mark Meadows went to court yesterday, baby. Mark Meadows went to court yesterday, and I got a bunch of cats around me in a rocking chair, so I got to watch. Yeah, Mark Meadows went up there yesterday, to tell the judge, hey, I don't think I need to do this in state court. I want to move it over to the federal court. And so what nobody expected was, though, that Mark Meadows took the stand yesterday. Yep, Mark got up there and was trying to convince the judge that everything that he did was a part of his assigned duties. His job description just says the right-hand man of the president, anything the man wants, you do. Well, yeah, but there's certain limitations to that shit. I liken it to Donnie sitting up in the White House there saying, hey, I need money for my campaign. I hear they got a whole bunch of it in Georgia, and y'all get together and say, hey, there's a lot of money in the bank, and then somebody says, hey, let's go get the money in the bank. That's a breaking the law. It's a crime, and you're gonna anyway. Mark Meadows asked the judge for a speedy decision on this. He doesn't want the justice delayed part there, so he asked the judge for a decision pretty soon. And it was interesting how the judge responded to him, because he said that he knew that this case was an important case that was going to set precedent for everybody else on the list. Donnie and the rest of the 18 co-defendants. So it's going to set precedents for that. So he wants to make sure that he's going to do it right, because there's others that want to do the same thing. And if Mark Meadows gets his way, every one of them will want that. Well, them poor old boys that just live in Georgia and fake electors. That's not a federal case anyway. So we're going to wait on that decision, but it is going to impact everything. But the judge told Mark Meadows that because it was an important decision he had to make, that if Mark Meadows did not hear from him about this decision on September 6th, then Mark Meadows should just go ahead and show up for his arraignment. Yeah, I don't think the judge is in any hurry to make this decision, because it is a big one. It's going to decide what's going to happen to the other co-defendants in this case, including Donnie, and who wants to move his to a federal court. Anyway, it's going to be a show to watch. But in the next few days, baby, there's going to be devastation down there along Florida. We need to pay attention and help those people out any way we can when the need arises. Disasters happen all over this country. I know the FEMA has already asked for another $14 billion in emergency funds to help people in Hawaii and in this hurricane and other serious disaster areas. And damn, Congress going to have to think about it. Really? How long did it take you to think about that? What is it? $380-something billion defense budget? Not long at all. You'll pass that real quick. That reminds me of a story I just saw. Some lady used to be an officer in the Army, I think it was. After she got out, she went to work for a government contractor, somebody who supplies the government. She just got a $30 million award for pointing out the crookedness of the contractor that she was working for and how they were cheating the government. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's why we have to pay attention as citizens, baby, when we see shit. Good for her for getting her $30 million. That's a small cut of what the government is going to save by going after this company, but the company ain't admitting any wrong. They're just going to pay a big fine and shit like that. Yeah, it's a whole deal. Anyway, that's how it works, baby. That's how come we have to pay attention and stay involved in this shit, because there's dirty, dastardly deeds being done every day. And so we should pay attention to that shit. Anyway, we'll be live tonight in Blue Dot Family Meeting on Facebook, on YouTube, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all come by, get on Discord, look for the Blue Room, baby, and come by and join the discussion. In the meantime, I'll try not to wreck any tails over my rocker. Y'all take care. Bye.